All right, welcome to Brave Companions. Chris is out again this week, so we're playing our alternate game, Old School Essentials. Yeah, I guess we need to talk about last time.
But do we? Do we need to talk?
Still traumatic. Yeah, so you guys went down into the tomb of. Actually, you guys don't know what the tomb is. The tomb that you were looking for. And yeah, you let's see, you fought some flying objects, and you were able to defeat those, which maybe gave you some confidence that maybe you shouldn't have had. Then you murdered the poor skeletons that were just dancing. You came across the two giant statues of some wolfhounds guarding a door. And then you kind of backtracked when you couldn't get the door open and discovered some, I can't remember what they were called, bloodworms or something like that, which was able to defeat Jackie and Madrone. And then Minimus and Pierce fled out of the tomb. So I've created this nice little, let's see. Yeah, it's a nice little graveyard section here that we can, remember our fallen companions. It's kind of sad. I just made those. I just put the images with them last week, and now they have to move straight to the, graveyard. But whatever. All right, so let's roll for weather. Let's see.
What is it?
Today's weather is brisk and clear.
Oh, you got it.
It is Moot, the 11th of Simswald. We're still in spring, and brisk and clear as you guys exit the tomb. I can pull up the outside.
Yeah, today's going to be a good day.
Just delete Jackie here.
Oh,
you don't need those guys.
Pierce over there. Okay, so if you remember, this is some circles of standing stones here. Actually, there. And there's a twitching stag in the center, corpse of a stag, covered in green goo that was making the skeletons fly. And then there's also these metal owls attached to the tops of these stones that are clanking against them as the wind blows, except for one of those, which I think Minimus has swiped and is stuck in his bag.
And when you touch it, it gives you the chills.
Yeah, you touch it and you get the chills. And Pierce, the stag and the owls are all signs of the Druin, which is a group of kind of mysterious sorcerers that live in the woods and sort of claim to have dominion over all of the magical stuff in the Dolmenwood. So, they've obviously been around here. Are you going to hightail it?
Yeah, I'd tell Pierce, say, by the way, if you don't remember, don't go over there near that green shit. That if you huff that stuff, it fucks you up.
Oh, thank you for that reminder. It's been such a harrowing journey through the dungeon or through the barrow that I've forgotten my near memories.
No problem.
All right, so as we flee into the forest, we can go back to the. Let's see, is it this one? So Minimus bravely ran away. Ran away.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so I assume you're heading north.
Beeline.
Yeah, we do have the loot from the thing, and we're our friends died. We don't want them to die in vain.
Straight to the bank.
It says it's morning, and it's afternoon. Okay, so
So just checking. Jackie's not with us, right? So it was more than just Madrone that died.
Yes, it was
Yeah.
those worms. I'm gonna have vivid nightmares about those worms. When it ate the face off Madrone, I was standing right next to him, like it was bad.
I think Minimus might tear up a bit at that. Yeah, that worm kind of ate
Hang in
Madrone's
there, man.
face. Yeah, and
Just
then
gotta get back to town.
Jackie's just his head got bitten off. So
Yeah, he lost his head.
yeah, I just want to make sure that nothing weird is in this hex here real fast before we move on.
Oh please, no big worms. It was kind of like Tremors, but
Oh, I'm glad you said that because the other night I was going, what was that Kevin Bacon movie with the stuff? What was the name of that movie?
Yeah, so this is just you've already been here once, but it's like tangled, overgrown brush. There's not really a path, so it's slow going. But yeah, you're pretty. As long as you head straight north, you're okay.
I assume we see the path we kind of trailblazed last time too, because we.
Yeah, you think at times you do. Other times it's sort of already grown over a little bit.
Anytime there's like earthworms crawling across the trail, I'm like, Minimus, look, that tree up there is so grand. Keep going.
All right. Yeah. So that you arrive in the town of Prigwort. Let's add I need to move the. So just as let's see. Yeah, just as dusk starts falling, you arrive at the gates of Prigwort. Let me activate that one.
Ah, okay. I ask, is that the original?
I think you guys are coming in on this gate.
Gate 12.
Gate 12. Gate 20, actually, I think so.
Well, I'm assuming I picked up a memento of our friends before we left. Like, grabbed something that maybe we can take to the Abbey and have it laid to rest in their honor.
Yeah, that's a good idea. They could say, like, last rites on it or something.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's how that works, but, whatever.
Yeah, what? Gotta try to appease their souls. I don't want them to come back and haunting us.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you can do that. We'll consider this a safety, so you can, however much. Actually, did Chris have your money? How much you?
I don't. I remember that I had that cross, that animated cross. I stole that. I kept that. And you said it was worth about 200, and I think he added it on there. But and we also got a ring. Did we get the ring?
So his inventory, he has what public treasury, but he has it set to 0 coins. But then he has.
Oh no, he gave it to Pierce. He said he took the money.
Yeah. No, I know you have the money. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out how much it was. This says 1,546, so 1,546 coins.
I see.
Right. That sounds about right.
Inventory, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right.
XP money bag, 1546 GP.
Yeah. Okay. So, somebody use a calculator. What's 1546 divided by 4?
What?
386.5.
Actually, just divided by 2, because 2 of you are dead. So, yeah.
$773.
Okay, so add that to your XP, and then I will tell you
That
what
is
you need.
enough for me.
I'll tell you what you need. Oh, it's on there, I think, right? It's on your character sheet in
Yep.
the
Yeah.
abilities, friar level progression.
Is XP EX?
How much was it?
XP
7
is
what?
the
774?
Was that how much it was, Jesse? It was
Was it seven?
Divided by 2 is 773.
Okay.
Yeah. Which one's the XP?
Let's see.
Is it EX?
Oh shit, that's one.
No, it's XP. It's the second column. So to get to level 2, you need 1,200 experience points.
For me, I needed 1,700 or 1,750, right?
Yeah. Oh, but Jesse didn't. Were you? Did you guys got some that Jesse didn't get though, didn't you?
Yeah.
Because you weren't.
I wasn't on the first one. Oh, it's on the. It's up at the top. Okay.
Just set yours to 12. Set your XP to 1,200, and we'll go ahead and level you up to.
I had prior experience from my courier duties.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a total of 1,824 now.
So the if I remember correctly, not much changes. Go ahead and take max hit points for level 2 because you'll need it, I think.
How do you?
So whatever your hit die is. So Jesse's 8.
Mine's 1d4.
Yeah. So just add 4 points for your hit points, and then I think you get another level 1 spell.
Okay.
Am I supposed to roll it? What?
I was just gonna give you maximum for your hit dice.
So
It's the
How
last
do we
time.
choose?
It's the last time.
How do we choose spells?
Um,
I'm sure there's one like fireball, or
yeah. So
Yeah, you guys get it. Chris won't get it.
no, that'd be excellent.
so you have the cleric spells. So let's see how this clerics.
You do one that's nullify all magic around our wizard.
Just like, nope.
What, did he like splash damage you last time?
No, all the time.
I don't think he actually did last time, but he has
So
many times before.
Okay. His reputation exceeds him.
Yes. Okay, let's see. Cleric spells. Here we go. First level spells. Is there a table I can roll on? You should already have one, Lee, right?
Yeah, I have light.
Okay. So roll a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll a d8.
2.
That is detect evil.
Yes, that fits perfectly with my character.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see if I can give that to.
We have some pretty shady people on our. Well, they died. Never mind. Oh no, Jesse's kind of shady too. That's right. They were all getting attacked.
Where are my spells?
We first walked into that dungeon. Nothing happened when I walked in. When everybody else walked in because you weren't lawful good.
Yeah.
Shit broke out.
I'm a little mercenary in my actions.
All right.
Cool.
Now you should have detect evil, and you can cast. You have 2 slots now, so you can adjust.
Okay. Got it.
Cool. All right, Jesse. You added your hit points.
Yep.
And That actually might be it. Let me look at the beef. Wait, you should have 2d4 for your hit. Something's weird. Hold on. Oh, I was looking.
Oh yeah. My hit dice says 1d8.
Yeah, that's not right.
Oh.
Your hit dice for a thief should be 2d4. So you should have well, yeah, 2d4.
Okay, same difference.
Except for when you roll.
Well, yeah. I
Yes.
guess when I roll next
So you
time.
can't have 13 hit points.
8 plus 5?
Wait, where is your...
Oh, maybe this isn't the hit points. Yeah, that's a hit points. Oh, should I still be wounded?
No, you should have rolled, at max you could only have 8 hit points, because you only have 2d4 for your hit dice.
Yeah, I thought you said to take the max.
I did, for this level, so that's 4.
Yeah. I had 5, or at least there was 5 written there. I don't know.
This previous level had 5 hit points, and he just had
maybe
4
you have
more.
a con bonus.
Maybe they.
What's the 16?
I just
con?
wrote 13 in there because it said 5.
Yeah, let's see what your con bonus is at.
Oh, I see what you're saying. At first level, my hit dice was 1d4 or something.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, okay. So it couldn't have been. It must have been. What made me 5 then?
Well, there is. So you do have a +2, because you have a 16 con. So you could have had 6 plus the 4, so 10. I don't think you get. Do you get the con modifier every time you?
So
yeah, you do. Okay, so you actually got 6. You could have up to 12.
So mine is 16 too. Do I get the con modifier?
I'm confused.
Yes.
So before, when I opened up my character, it said 5, and you're saying that it couldn't have been 5?
No, it could have been 5 because you could have had 4 because you rolled a d4, so you could have got 4 plus your 2, so it could have been 6. So I guess you rolled a 3 plus 2 to get a 5.
Yeah.
And then now,
I just got 8 more.
6 more. You got 6 more.
Oh,
Right?
I thought it was the 2d4.
No, your hit die is a 4, but your second level, so you have 2d4. But you don't roll all. You just roll the 1.
Oh yeah. So it was max 4 more. So it's 9.
But
9.
you get your con modifier.
Well, you
too.
get your con modifier. Yeah, so it's 11 then, right? Because you got 4. You got 6 for level 2 and 5 for level 1, so 11.
Oh, okay. I get this con modifier every time I level up.
Yes, yeah.
And
So I
magically got 4 plus 2, so 6. Got it.
I had 5 starting out hit points. I have 1d4, so I added 4 to that to 9, and then I have a 16.
So 10,
For my
11.
constitution.
So you should be at 11.
So 11.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Carl, do you want to make your character now?
Sure.
This is probably going to be a bookkeeping session. I meant to say that at the beginning. I don't have a whole unless we're all ready to go back. We've got a lot more hit points though now.
So I imagine because we want to go back and face something. We're going to go hire some extra thugs to join our party, and so we're looking at the market at thugs, and that's where Carl's coming in.
There's like this place where everyone gathers, in the morning, like like a day worker kind of thing. It's like the thug market.
Thugs are us.
Okay, let's see. Making characters. So roll for your attributes. 46, drop lowest, straight down the line.
Oh, so I just keep doing that?
Yep. So you.
Yeah, 2.
Do you want me to? Are you filling these in as you go?
No, but I can't hear. 14.
14, 17, 15. These are good so far.
Man, you're getting some good rolls.
10. Alright.
There's gonna be like 2s.
Oh,
No.
hey.
Okay.
He's gonna stand out in Thug Market.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a reason why we went to this
Oh,
one.
are you
It's the
dropping
better
the
one.
lowest from these though? Maybe that's,
Oh, that
maybe
would-
that's why they're so good.
Okay, let's see.
I think there's a foundry, but I don't know what it is. Is it /R3
Okay, I could-
or R40?
Yeah, but you just go through and do it. Look
Yeah, I
at
can.
it.
Yeah, I'm looking at it and just modifying it. So first of the
Like
Still
the
12,
last
be
one on the
pretty
list
good.
was 1.
15, 14. Yeah, 10, 12. I need to do one more here. Okay, so that's 14. That okay.
All right. That's
Not bad, not
Yeah,
bad.
that's pretty good. Yeah, that's very good. Okay, so now you get to choose your class. You've got Cleric, Friar, Fighter, Hunter, Dolmenwood Knight, Magic User, Minstrel, or Thief. And we already have a Thief and a Friar, so maybe not those.
Let's do the knight.
All right.
Yeah, let's make a knight. Maybe I'm strong enough for that.
But are you chivalrous enough?
Well, I guess we'll find out. This knight has fallen very short.
Knights have a special rank in society as vassals of a noble house. They receive great respect from common folk and are expected to exemplify the qualities of nobility, honor, and decency in all their deeds. Player character knights are typically knights errant, those who wander the land in pursuit of adventure to prove their chivalric virtues. So you need a minimum con of 9 and dex of 9, which I think you have.
Yeah.
Your prime
Just
requisite
barely.
is going to be strength. Your hit
Okay.
dice is going to be 1d8.
Okay.
Your maximum level is 14. You're gonna be able to use chainmail, plate mail, and shields, and melee weapons. Okay, so let's see. What do you get?
We got a tank.
Alright, so knights of first and second level are known as squires and are not yet regarded as true knights. Upon reaching third level, the character is knighted by their liege and gains the right to bear a coat of arms. A knight who displeases or dishonors their liege may have their knighthood revoked. In that case, the character becomes a fighter or equivalent level.
Oh, okay.
The Code of Chivalry has repercussions for performing deeds at odds with the codes of chivalry, blah, blah, blah. So you need to decide, I guess, if you're lawful or chaotic. Depends on that will change your chivalric code.
We'll go lawful for this guy.
Okay.
A brother in arms.
So
So let's see. Alright, chosen a class. Adjust ability scores and then write down modifiers and attack values. I think it does all that automatically, and I don't think you probably don't want to adjust. The adjusting thing was you can take you can lower any 2 to increase your prime requisite, I think is what your prime, which is strength.
Mm-hmm.
Are you interested in that? I can read the rules.
So the lower ones are which ones? Just like lower in number, or
No,
They're-
you have to lower. Let me see. If you
I don't
wish,
think
you
I
may
can-
raise your character's prime requisite, which is strength, by lowering other non-prime requisite ability scores. For every 2 points by which an ability score is lowered, 1 point may be added to the prime requisite, and you can only do that to strength, intelligence, and wisdom. So you have to lower your intelligence or your wisdom by 2 points to get 1 point.
okay,
To become a big meathead.
Yeah. I'll lower the intelligence to. How many times can I do that? Just once per stat?
No, it
Is
says.
that right?
Yeah, it sounds like you can do it as much as you want, but no score can be lowered below 9.
Okay. Okay.
So you could
Excellent.
reduce
So-
your wisdom as well if you wanted to.
So 9, so that gives me 2 more there.
That is not true. My intelligence is 8.
Yeah, but you didn't get that by lowering your
No,
intelligence.
it's because a troll breathed on me.
Yeah.
That is true.
Okay, there we go. Yeah. Strong guy, not so smart.
Right there with you.
Okay, so you're going to be level 2. You're going to have 2,500 XP, 2d8 hit dice. Your attack bonus is going to be 0.
Okay, start over that again. Sorry,
Level 2, XP
Okay.
is 2,500. Hit dice will be 2d8. Your attack bonus is 0. Are you ready for your saving throws?
Okay, yeah.
Death is 12. Wands is 13. Paralysis is 14. Breath attacks is 15. And spells is 16.
Okay.
I don't have any saving throws.
That's
And your
weird.
attributes on the right?
Yeah.
You want me to tell you what they are real fast?
Yeah. So like this death, poison, wands, they all say 0.
Yeah, let me pull those up real fast. Your so death should be 13. Wand should be 14. Paralysis 13. Breath 16. And spells 15.
Say the last two. Breath is what?
16 and spells is 15.
And what? And bonus versus magic is 0.
Yes.
Okay. That's some other thing, I guess.
Okay, let's see. What was the next thing on the list?
Oh, sorry.
So we adjusted ability scores, did modifiers, write down special abilities and saving throws. Okay, we already did saving throws. Let me look what the special abilities are. Actually, I can go through here and add the special abilities because most of the regular characters I can just drag them over, but like for the friar, I had to add them. But basically, you're gonna have a +1 bonus to attack rolls when you're mounted on a horse, and you're gonna be able to assess the worth of a horse. And you're gonna at 5th level, you're gonna be able to make a horse go faster, like nitro.
Yeah.
At 3rd level, when you're actually knighted, then you can expect hospitality from other nobles. And then at 5th level, you get +2 to attack against monsters greater than human size. Okay, so you do get a +2 bonus against magic.
Okay.
Carl, so that'll be nice. And then at 3rd level, when you give enough money, you can build a castle. And yeah, that's about it.
Wow.
Oh, do you want to randomly determine who your lord is?
Sure.
Roll a d8.
D8.
2. Okay, perfect. Because I was just about to say there's only 2 lawful ones. So you are actually a knight of Harrimore, the Lady Harrimore. So you actually, well, you didn't but the party actually talked to some knights for Lady Harrimore last session, or session before that. They were the ones that tried to get you guys to investigate that bandits that had been raiding the...
That's a very good bringing him on story.
Yeah. Yeah, that might lead...
That works so good.
Maybe they recommended that, you kind of keep an eye on these guys and make sure they're on task.
They heard about our adventures in the barrel.
Yes. You should go do what we want you to do before you're all dead. Yeah,
Apropos to my character.
they could only spare one squire, so
That's yeah, and not the smartest one either. Right?
no. They're like, yeah, this will be a great job. You'll love it. That's awesome.
Well, my character's name is Sully the Meaty.
Nice.
The meaty.
The Meaty, yes.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah.
That's awesome.
I think it was like one of those peons from the Warcraft games, like back to work.
Job's done.
Hello.
All right, let's see.
Oh, the RTS.
Yeah.
Okay, roll a hit dice, choose alignment, no languages. So you know the common tongue, and then you also know an alignment language, which actually I'm not sure. Let's see what that would be. So I'll read you a little bit about House Harrimore too. So it's the domain. Their alignment is lawful. Their domain is a broad region of forest at the heart of Dolmenwood, stretching from the town of Prigwort in the east to the shores of Lake Longmere in the west. The seat is Harrimore Keep, located in the southerly cliffs of the Groaning Lock. And then the head of the house is Lady Beatrice Harrimore, a famed intellect and expert on matters historical. Lady Harrimore is a cool-headed but not cold-hearted. Of late, she has taken a more direct involvement in the affairs of Prigwort, bolstering the town guard against the growing presence of Crookhorn ruffians in the area. So then you guys had kind of learned that already, that she was building repairing the wall and building a new barracks, I think, in the area. So. Okay, let me look for the languages real quick.
Patron of the city.
Yeah, so you'll know Common Woldish and what is the alignment language? Maybe you've learned a little bit of liturgic from your time, in the castle. But with your intelligence, maybe you just barely speak.
I just know a few words.
Yeah, just a
fine.
few words, and only it's
How
not
to ask for the bathroom.
Yeah, about cake, maybe.
Où est le WC?
All right, so let's see. Well, for background from the Dolmenwood Player's Guide, based on voice. Okay, so let me find the backgrounds. Where is it? This is the bad thing about having these books be constant. Every month they send out new versions. so I can't ever remember. Where was the...
Jeez.
background?
Your RPG has been revised.
Yeah. It specifically says Dolmenwood's Player's Guide. Maybe it got moved. Oh, here it is. Humans. Yeah, so roll a D100 to see what your background was. This is, I guess, before you joined the service.
D100. 50.
A jester.
Perfect.
That's
Perfect.
awesome.
So you said you decided to leave being a jester and join the become a knight.
I can swing a sword.
See, with that, I think maybe I was the jester, and they're like, "Man, we got to get this guy out of here. Just make him a squire and send him out."
Wow.
I like that. You were number one, not funny, and number two,
Yeah.
you were so annoying. So they're like, yeah, okay, let's give him a sword. We'll go send him to Prigwort. He can go with that weird group of losers we met, and then he can go get killed in some dungeon somewhere, and we don't have to worry about him. I like that.
I like that. Yeah.
All right, so let's do the quick start equipment. Let's see. Roll on the table for. Let's see. You're a knight, so roll a d6 for your armor.
Okay.
4. You get plate mail, but no shield. So let me try to drag that onto your character sheet here. So armor. Plate mail. Okay. Now got too many things open. Here we go. Okay. So now you're gonna roll a d6 on this table twice to get your weapons.
Okay. 2 and 6.
So a lance and a sword. Perfect. So a lance and a sword. Okay. Now, let's see. Rolled armor, old weapon, base equipment. All equipment have all the characters have the following items: a backpack. Let's see. Tinderbox. 1d6 torches. So roll a d6 to see how many torches you have.
Okay.
5. 1. Okay. A water skin. Roll 1d6 to see how many rations you get.
Okay.
3. And then roll 3d6 to see how many gold pieces you have.
10.
That was 10, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, there. Now we're going to roll twice on the adventuring gear table. So roll a d12.
Nine.
9. You have 50 feet of rope. Okay, roll again.
Okay. 8.
Actually, you have rope and a grappling hook, and you just got more rope. Roll that again. You're gonna sell the rope.
I can see this guy packing extra rope.
Like, just give him more rope. We don't need it. Like,
What do we need? They said we need rope, so I got
lots of rope.
All right, you
Just
rolled
give him the
rope
rope.
again. All right, you
just
just
give him the rope.
yeah, you just get more rope. So you have 100 feet of rope.
Jeez.
I hope our next adventure we have to have lots of rope.
Yeah, we're gonna go canyoneering.
This is like, I just keep pulling it up.
All right. Yeah, I think that's
Jester
it.
pass.
Yeah, exactly.
I think you are all created now.
Okay.
Prepare for battle.
All right, so you guys, are you going back to that tavern? Is that still going to be your kind of your hideout, the one that you were able to rent that little cabin?
Number 16. I
Yeah.
like that one. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, so you're there recovering. That's when our friend Sully shows up, and you have a description of what they look like. Although two of the people that are in the description don't seem to be there, but Minimus is pretty distinctive looking. There's not a whole lot of short, fat squires hanging around, so yeah, you can tell which ones they are. So you guys
go up to him and
you guys see Sully come in the door. What does he look like?
I think like a real square head, kind of big and not really muscular, but just kind of bulky.
Yeah.
So he's like got a square helmet, and when he takes
like
it off,
John
his
Good-
head's
Yeah, it just
zigzag.
got-
John Goodman in the one with the dude. What was that called? Crew cut.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I was thinking maybe it looks like what's the guy's character's name? Kronk from the llama movie. What's that called? Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah. It's funny.
Maybe he could talk like that. Oh yeah. Hi guys.
What's up, Soldier Boy?
I'm Sully Lamidi. Nice to meet you.
Pleased to meet you.
Hey, you want to hear a joke?
Sure. What's your joke, Sully?
Sure.
So two muffins were sitting in an oven. One turned to the other and said, "Wow, it's pretty hot in here." The other one said, "Wow, a talking muffin."
Cheers. I'll buy you a beer for that one.
That's a good one.
Well, thanks, guys.
You're gonna fit in well with this group.
It usually doesn't go over as well.
What brings you in that? What brings you here?
Well, Lady Harrimore sent me here, and said I'd do pretty good with you guys.
What does she want of us? I know they're asking us to do a job. I mean,
She just said, "Get out." And here I am.
Well, we just so happen to need an extra guy or two in our crew.
Oh, it's great. I got a bunch of rope we need. Start pulling out some rope.
no. Keep that in the bag. Keep that in the bag.
Oh, okay.
No.
I'll put it back.
Maybe later. Oh my God.
I forgot I'm not running that bot, so I want to pull it up real fast. Node.js. Okay, that's ready. All right, so do you want to actually go and try to hire some more muscle, or do you want to... Yeah, what do you want to do, I guess?
Well, I mean, I'm assuming we're all rested up and we've been here long enough to heal up and everything.
Yeah, you can. Well, how many hit points are you down?
I was down to 4, but when I leveled up, I added those other ones, so
Yeah.
I just maxed it out.
So yeah, it
Do-
takes. It
do I
takes
need
a
to
couple
roll
of
for hit
days
points?
at least. Yeah, roll for your first level and then take max at second level. So roll a d8 and then add 8 to that. Unless you have a con bonus.
I doubt it.
So 13.
Okay.
Wait, are we supposed to still be wounded?
No, it's all right. I was just trying to figure out how many days have passed for you to heal.
I'm assuming several because we also mourned our dead friends and
Yeah.
buried some shit.
I'm trying to figure out what we're gonna do next. Like, are we really gonna go back there?
Yeah, so I forgot to mention, as you guys were fleeing the tomb, Minimus, you, out of the corner of your eye, several times saw what you think was that elf woman sort of looking at you pleadingly, kind of beckoning you back towards the tomb, And then once you got past the circle, the standing stones, you didn't see her anymore after that.
Man, I gotta lay off those mushrooms we ate earlier.
Still carrying those around.
Every once in a while since then, you've had sort of vague dreams, like when you wake up, just like a memory of that elf woman. It hasn't had that realistic feel that they had before, but yeah, she's definitely. It definitely seems like she's still kind of calling to you.
I mean, it's good that she's not doing that, because if she kept doing that, I was going to have to, flagellate myself, or whatever it's called. Keep my thoughts pure as my friar.
Yes.
Yeah. So you've basically, I think at this point you've had, about the burial mound, right? That's back in Hex 1108 that you've been to before. And then you were told you could go to the village of Odd to speak with the blacksmith there, because there's rumors that the blacksmith in Odd was a former member of this gang that has been terrorizing the roads that they can't seem to catch. So that was another option. And then you overheard those guys talking about something called the bottomless pit of Zorth, that they gave you a general description of where it could be found. So those are basically the options for. And then you also still could look into some more of that Oast House. You guys had some rumors of something in the bottom of that place. So
I don't know, what do y'all want to do? I mean, the Odd one gets on Lady Harimore's good side. She's kind of over this town. The village of Odd.
We got our new guy who's has our interests at heart.
And I whisper over to Pierce, like, he may be reporting back to her if he can figure out how.
Yeah, Lady Harimore's great. She's fantastic.
I don't know, Minimus. That may be a stretch.
So Meatwad, I mean, what was your name again? Not Meatwad.
Meatwad. Jesus.
How did you know my jester name? I haven't met you before, have I?
your fame is spread.
Yeah.
Should we head off to the village of Odd? I think we do that.
So as you're discussing this, the tavern opens, the door opens, and this guy walks in. You can tell he looks like a trader of some sort, and he has a bag full of what looks like swords. And he kind of walks in and he looks around, and you guys are, I mean, there's some other people drinking, but mainly they're like farmers or, locals, craftsmen and stuff. You guys are pretty much the only kind of warrior looking group in the place. So he looks at you and he hurries over. Greetings, gentlemen. Greetings.
Hello.
He kind of raps on Sully's plate mail, and he says, "I see you have some fighters in this group, huh? Not a knight?
I am. Well, sort of. Not yet, but I'm getting there.
Stick with it. I'm sure. Can I interest you in some swords?" He shows you one, and it's like all like completely rusty. It's like ancient, like the design itself is like something out of a museum, and the blade is all rusted and disgusting. He's like, "Yeah, this one, maybe not this one, but I've got another one," and it's almost as bad. I've got some more in my cart if these are a little, rusty, but I mean, real cheap. I'll sell you some swords.
Oh.
How about any daggers?
No, I only have swords. I mean, you might could dig in the cart. I can't remember. There might be some daggers in the, but you have to dig around in there.
Let me look at one of those.
Sure. And it breaks as he takes it out. Grabs another one. Here you go.
It's a fine specimen.
They're a little rusty.
Where did you find these things?
Oh, well, around,
Around?
Yeah, I know a guy. He gets them for me. Yeah.
It looks like they've been dug up.
Yeah. I hand it back. That's probably not today. That's the. They're very nice, but
Why don't take a look at your wagon?
Oh, great. Yeah, come.
I'll come help you.
Yeah. Let me see. I can pull something up real fast.
Well, video.
All right, it's back, I think. Sorry about that. He brings you out, and there's a little kind of push cart or pull cart, and it's just heaped with all of these crazy swords. Most of them are just normal looking but super rusty, but there are a few weird ones if you want to dig around.
I want to kind of dig around and look, maybe find a diamond in the rough kind of thing.
All right, roll a D100, please.
See if I get tetanus.
Yeah. And I'll hand that thing too.
53.
Take it around. Ow! Ow!
So yeah, so Minimus, you pull out a sword, and it looks like it is made out of leaves. At first you think it's actually made out of leaves, but when you look at it closely, you think it's just really intricately carved. But the whole sword is made out of, looks like it's made out of fallen autumn leaves. It's
Awesome.
cool.
How much for this one?
Gold piece?
Sure. I mean, why not?
Oh, great.
Give him a gold piece.
You can see he pauses for a little while, like he's calculating if he could sell every sword in this thing for one gold piece, like how much he got.
I'm guessing that my character could use a sword, right?
Actually, I
don't think he can.
Fire. No, club, dagger, staff, and sling.
Damn. That's why I was hoping he had daggers.
Yeah, I don't think he has any actually. There's actually not any daggers in here. So, Carl at 80. You pull out the sword, and at first it looks like a sword, but then your hand is all slippery, and you realize that this is a sword made out of soap. It's very strange.
This is weird.
He says, "Oh yeah, that one looks. Yeah, that's kind of strange."
The guy.
I'll give it to you for half price. Half price.
You don't need that one.
That's a deal. I'll take it. That's a deal.
Great.
Could use it in the shower.
Slippery.
Don't drop it.
Oh my god.
So I need to add soap sword.
Soap sword.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add leaf sword to my inventory.
Soap sword.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go get some more, and soon. As soon as I sell. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to say that out loud. Great. Thanks for doing business with me. You sir, would you like a sword? 5 or 6 or 7?
Where'd you say you got these strange swords?
Well, look. I tell you what. If you buy a sword, I'll tell you the story.
Oh, okay. I'll buy a sword.
All right. Roll a d100. Some of these are definitely better than others. 5. Oh, that's up here on the first page.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so this sword somehow is made out of an acid slime. And it says it's floppy. So it's a floppy
Like a noodle.
slime sword that does acid damage. So
This seems like it'll take some getting used to.
oh, that one's cool. Be careful! Don't touch the top part. It looks like it's acid.
Does it come with a scabbard, or am I going to have to walk around with this thing?
No, I didn't find any scabbards. Only swords. Yeah.
So if I touch it to like the cart, does the cart sizzle?
Yeah, a little bit. Only 1d4, so not a whole lot, but
But it's some.
it's a little bit.
Okay, buddy. Where on earth did you get these strange swords?
Well, yeah, so I was, traveling, trying to sell my stuff back then. I just had, random junk. I didn't specialize in swords. Anyway, I came across this sinkhole creek, that's it empties into Lake Longmere, and I'd been there before, it seemed like, but this time I found this little spot that was just full of these swords, like everywhere. So I gathered a whole bunch of them, as many as I could fit in my cart. Yeah, now I'm going to sell them. I'm going to be rich.
And there was just swords there, huh?
Yeah, it almost looked like they'd washed up there somehow from. So I don't know. I just scooped them up and
Scooped them up in a hurry, huh? Wow,
Yeah.
you're
I mean,
an
look how cool
enterprising
they are.
young gentleman.
yeah. Now, if you know any of your friends, maybe you have some adventurer friends that might need some
Floppy swords.
Or once you become a knight, sir, I'm sure you can get the whole garrison, right? I could get a contract to supply everyone's swords, right?
Oh yeah, that'd be
Soap
great.
swords.
Yeah, everyone could ready, pull out your swords, and they'd all be different, right? They'd all be something cool.
I'm sure that'll go over well.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, so just remember that, all right, I'm gonna be moving on. There weren't any more, fighter guys in there. So
So sinkhole by the Boggy Creek, wherever.
yeah, by Sinkhole Creek, just before it emptied into Lake Longmere. So he takes his cart. Clank, clank, clank. Like his rusted sword falls out the back and just breaks as he walks. He doesn't even notice.
That's funny. Okay.
Well, that
Let's
was
take our new swords and go adventuring.
interesting guy. Yes.
All right,
Holly
let's
ho.
Lady, what's her name? Wants us to.
So the quickest way to Odd, you guys can't see this, I don't think, but is to travel north along this Haro Road. to Harramore Keep is this right here, and then the Lock's Breath Road goes kind of this way along the banks of the Groaning Lock, and then Odd is over in this area, and then this road between Harramore Keep and Odd is where those bandits had been attacking people.
Wow, yeah. Could dispatch those bandits.
That's right. Take care of the problem before we even get to Odd.
Yes. All right, so are you traveling along that?
Yep.
Oh, actually, let's probably update the calendar. So you guys were, let's see, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 days, do you think?
Yeah.
Right, so
I mean, I think 2 is an appropriate amount of days to mourn, and then 2 days to prepare and day for each of the dead.
All right, so it is Kali, the 15th of Simswald. Update that. Come on. Okay, Kali, 15th of Simswald. Let's see what the weather is like today. It is blustery with a drizzle.
Weather seems to have taken a turn.
That's strange.
To go to late night, dawn, morning. All right, it is now morning. So you can travel to...
Yes.
Travel north here, the 1205 along the road. Let me see what 1205 is. Yeah, so this is so elegant golden-leafed beaches seem to caringly shield travelers from the elements. So it's kind of a peaceful trip so far, except for the drizzling rain. It's mainly tangled forest still.
What's nice is they're shielding us from the rain.
Yes.
Yeah. Pierce, roll a 1d6, please. I have 4. All right. Yeah, so you're able to continue on. You're just barely cutting the edge of that hex, but nothing untoward has happened. We will increase the watch so that it is now afternoon, and we will move you into 11:05. I need to come up with a better way of doing this. Alright, so gloomy, rugged woods dotted with jagged fingers of dark granite lie ahead of you, and a groaning wind blows up from this lock. And the perched upon a high granite cliff is the hereditary seat of Harramore family, who have lordship over the region of Dolmenwood. So, Sully, you know this keep well. This was your home for a while.
It hadn't been that long since I left.
Yeah, it's been like, what, 3 days or so?
Yeah.
Back already.
And, yeah, you can tell the guards are like, at the front. They're like, what the... Oh, no.
Hi, Chuck. How's it going?
Hey, Sully. I thought you had gone to Prigwort.
Oh yeah, we're coming back.
Well, we're kind of busy. It's still early in the day, and we're kind of crowded. So maybe you could just keep on moving. Are you? Just,
Moving along. Moving
yeah,
along.
maybe.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, it's good to see you, Sully. Anytime, come back anytime. Yeah.
Thanks, Chuck. We'll see you.
They both go like, that guy. How is his head so square? I don't know. It's weird. It's like his mother must have dropped him on one side and then turned him around and dropped him on the other side. It's very strange. Alright, we'll keep going here. I'll increase the watch. It is now dusk as you enter. As you follow along the road
I think we need to find a place to camp in this one.
into Hex 1204.
It's a house.
So 12.
We found a village. Doesn't have a name though.
Random house.
So so along to your left as you walk down this road is that kind of stream they call the Groaning Lock, and there's woods, quiet woods on each side, except every once in a while they're interrupted with these jagged cliffs and crags, and you can definitely hear the wind as it cuts through the cliffs and stuff along the riverbank there, and it makes this sort of like groaning noise. Definitely where it came from. You see just as you're walking by, you notice that there's whirlpools every so often, and just like you can tell there's unpredictable currents and stuff in the water, which is why you don't really see any boats as you walk. Yeah, so as you near the center of this hex, so as it's kind of starting to get dark, you come upon the Breath of the Kelpie Inn. So it's a clinging perilously upon the summit of the cliffs besides Lock's Breath Road is a curious inn, the Breath of the Kelpie. So it's a teetering construction, taller than it is wide, and it's made of jumbled gables and stacked turrets, and they're all made of this dark lacquered wood. And there's a sign out in front with a green horse with a fish's tail, pink blossoms streaming from its mouth. And the entrance is a circular door painted pink with a brass knob in the center.
Have we heard of this place before?
You might have. You might have heard about it. It's considered a decent inn, like a traveler's inn.
So I would know they would have good food there, maybe, because I'm always looking for a meal.
Yeah, you seem to think that it has about like a 3-star, Yelp rating, out of 5. You've heard some good things, but you've heard some, not some great things, but. You haven't heard any like super like people like raving about it or anything, but
My feet are getting tired, guys. I think we should hold up here for the night.
That seems like a good idea.
Yeah, sure.
It is getting a little late.
Yeah, so you open the door and the common room is cramped and packed with narrow benches and 2 small tables. The bar is actually on a mezzanine above, so you kind of have to walk up these like weird stairs to get to the bar. But once you get up there, it kind of overlooks the rest of the inn, which is kind of cool. So the landlord is a man in his late to middle age with long, scraggly white beard and a silver rimmed monocle. He's got a dapper waistcoat and silk pantaloons, and he's carrying a walking stick. Says, greetings, travelers, eh? Welcome
Yes,
to the
sir.
Breath of the Kelpie.
Very weary travelers looking for a drink and some food.
Oh, yes, of course. Please, would you like a table, or would you like to sit at the bar?
I don't know what you want, fellas. Bar view looks kind of nice.
Works for me.
Yes,
Okay,
please. He leads you up the
Little
stairs.
more,
Right this way.
little more energy. Waddle up the stairs.
Watch out for that one step. It's a little creaky there, but as long as you don't step on it, then you might not fall through. So anyway, come right this way. You see, like, some people. You know, there's kind of a guy in the corner, one of the tables, kind of strumming on a lute, and there's some travelers sprinkled about. And he's, yes. What can I get you to drink, sirs?
What's the house specialty?
Oh, we have a wine actually that we import. We have a few. We also have an ale from Prigwort here. It's not the freshest, but it still tastes great.
Well, give me something fresh.
Sure.
Jesse, I think you're muted.
I'll have a wine.
Yes. He runs off, brings back some wines. And you, Sir Knight.
Do you have any cranberry juice?
Juice.
Oh, he's gonna ask for milk.
Yeah.
Juice of the cranberry. Let me see. Perhaps we can.
Pickle juice or something.
I'm thinking he wasn't allowed to drink. Like,
We
can't let this guy drink anything.
Yeah, he comes back with a little cup of some sort of juice, some type of berry. Yes, sir, right here. Juice of the cranberry. Yes. Well, so are you coming up from Haremore Keep?
Yeah, we're adventuring over to Odd.
Ah,
That's
okay.
our final session.
That's a strange bunch of people there and odd, but I shouldn't speak ill of others.
What news do you have in the area?
I guess I'm sure you've heard the latest from Haremore Keep if you've come that way.
Well, we didn't actually stay at the keep per se.
Oh. Yes. Everyone is talking about it. Lady Haramore's daughter, Violet, has been missing for the last 2 days.
Meaning you didn't bother to tell us this?
I thought you knew. Sorry.
I think he'd been gone for 3 days. Isn't that what we had established?
Okay.
Yes, they think that she might have vanished into the old ruins. The ruins of. Hold on, I'm looking up.
Isn't old in ruins redundant?
Yes, where is it?
The new ruins. More recent ruins.
Shoot, hold on just a second. I don't want to tell you the wrong thing, which I've done before.
Thank God we finally got to establishment that doesn't spatter about that stupid Naglord bull crap.
Sully, you've heard all about the Naglord. Like that's a big topic of conversation in the council. And, everyone talks like it's perfectly real. Like you.
Tell me you subscribe to that crap too.
Oh, you shouldn't talk about the Necrotic.
Are you afraid the boogeyman's going to come and get you at night?
That's what Lady Haremore told me.
Yeah, so it's the ruined Abbey of St. Cloud is the one that that they're thinking that she might have. People are talking about that she might have been taken there, but nobody knows why.
Interesting.
They think she's been taken there, but they don't know why. Taken by who? What is the What are the rumors?
Well, the Naglord, of course.
Naglord.
No!
No, don't talk about him.
Yes, please. We're not here to listen to some fake mumbo jumbo stuff.
No, he's not fake. He's real.
Yeah, so is Santa.
Is there a day? Do you know if there's a reward for her return?
Let me
think about that.
Let
Do
me
I
find
recall
out where this
a
is.
reward?
Okay. Yes, she is. She is offering a reward. But it's it's supposed to be really large, but I don't know the exact number. But yeah, somebody said that actually, I'm not sure why. I think there were several children that would often play together at the keep, and they've all disappeared in the last 2 days.
Oh.
And of course, anytime anything bad happens, people always point toward the ruined abbey. So I don't think there's any actual evidence that that's where she's. They don't even know if she's been taken, but that's just where immediately everybody says, "Oh, there must be something evil in the abbey again." You know how that goes.
Silly rumors.
Yes. And I mean, people are a little jumpy about the Naglord and the Crookhorn spies and all of that stuff that people have been seeing around.
Is Violet a young child, or is she at the...
Yes, she's 6 years old.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Poor thing.
Yeah,
Must have been wandering off playing and got lost, or...
Too bad, so sad.
That's what everyone's talking about.
Any happy news?
Happy news. Well, I mean, it's only drizzling. It's not raining today, so that's good.
Well,
Nice.
If you're feeling sad, I could tell you another joke.
go for
Oh,
it.
I love jokes. Yes.
What's the difference between a rabbit and a plum? They're both purple, except for the rabbit.
All right, this put me off my meal.
Oh, that meaty. He's such a card.
Well, I'll leave you, gentlemen, to your meal.
Thanks. We apologize for his joke. I guess we stay here and then head off in the morning.
Okay. Let me see if it says how much What hex are you in, 12 before?
I mean, if it's expensive, we could always just like go right outside, like stay in the stables.
Okay, yeah. So, private rooms overlooking the lock up in the turret are 1 gold piece per night. Or you could. Oh, actually, I guess that's your only option. But yeah, or you
I can afford a private. I got it. Yeah, I'll pay for us a private room.
And
Right.
he says, "Oh, and if you're a paying guest, you can step out onto the veranda.
Oh,
Yes, it's very nice.
very nice. Very nice.
Very nice.
So yeah, so if would you care to go to the? Did you take
I'll
a
check out the
did you take
veranda.
the gold
Yeah.
off?
Yep, I did.
Yeah, so he leads you through the bar, out to back, and there's a platform basically that's just hanging over the edge of the cliff, and there's lanterns along the platform, but it's just like this dizzying view down down this cliff, and then you can see the lock and the water below.
Does
go-
the construction look worthy of walking on? And
It looks better than the stairs inside.
okay.
I want to go to the rail and do like a Titanic thing where I'm like, but I'm going to be like, and the one true God's glory.
I'll try to hold him up.
On top of the world.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna make you roll for that because you just can't.
You just can't lift me.
It's like,
Just watching this with slight confusion. Reminds me about reminds me of a play a long time ago about a ship that wrecked.
That's funny.
This as you're enjoying the view, this guy comes up to you. He'd been sitting behind. There's like these little benches along the veranda.
Oh, didn't see you there.
Yeah, he's dressed as a friar actually. He says, "Excuse me, sir. I couldn't help but overhear you mentioned the one true God.
Why, yes.
Are you a follower of the saints?"
I am a devout follower of the saints. They provide to us all.
Well, I just wanted. I too am a follower, and I just wanted to let you know of a shrine to Saint Horus that's located there on the left side of the lock. It's hidden, and it's been hidden for a long time. But yes, I've heard rumors of it, and was actually able to find it and pray at it. I can give you directions to it if you would also like to pray it before you leave.
Please, please.
He says it's a statue of Saint Horus. It's a very interesting statue, and I'm not sure if the church knows that it's even there. It's been lost for many years, I suspect. But he draws you a map. You basically have to kind of climb down these cliffs, so not like directly down, but you can go back down, cross the lock, and then it's kind of within a muddy bay there on the northern shore.
So climbing cliffs. Yeah. I appreciate you showing this to me. If I get a chance, I will definitely go by and
Of course.
check it out. All right.
Anything else you would like to do before turning in for the night?
Is it crowded? Or you were saying it was just a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
Tight.
the tables are kind of too small, and there's just too many benches for this room. But there's not that many people here. It's not empty or anything, but it's not overly crowded.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'm going up to my room.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, we will pass the night and the late night and dawn. Are you getting up at the break of dawn, or are you sleeping in until morning?
Well, I mean, I'm assuming we want to get a pretty early start so we can cover a lot of ground.
Yeah, go rotate it back through.
Yes, we're on a mission.
On a mission. God. All right.
A mission from God. God's
Saints.
or
Saints.
saints.
There's only one true God.
Oh, right.
All right, let's see. You head out in the morning and advance
How
along.
far away is that Landlord statue? Is it like a long journey to it?
You mean the saint statue?
Saint, yeah, the Landlord statue. Shit. The Horus statue.
Freudian slip there, buddy.
Plot twist.
You think it would probably take you a couple of hours to get there and back.
Do y'all mind going over to this place? I would love to see this.
Yes, if it would bring your mind at peace after the harrowing past with the worms.
It would. It would bring me much peace.
Let's do it.
All right. Jesse, will you roll me a d6 again, please? All right. So I'm gonna pass the. Oops, that doesn't work. Apparently, to be here. Okay. Yeah. So you're able to cross the lock. You get a little wet, but it's not too dangerous. And sure enough, you do find an ornate marble shrine leaning askew against a black boulder in a muddy bay on the northern shore. It almost looks like it was just washed up here from some kind of the depths of something underwater or something. It is Saint Horus. It's made out of red marble, and it's only 2 feet tall. But it depicts the saint as a friar with an adder around his neck and a mushroom on his head. I'm not sure if you know the story of Saint Horus. You probably would. I imagine you
Herbs
memorized a lot of these.
Yeah.
Minimus, what's with the mushroom on his head?
He collects herbs and medicines and that stuff, I'm guessing. No fucking clue.
Why is it so small?
Actually, I don't see any description. Oh, let me pull it up. Maybe it's in this one. Maybe it's in the font player's guide. Saint Horus, the puissant. So, as a young friar, Horus, known colloquially as Brother Windbag, wandered the paths of Dolmenwood, bringing the light of the one true God to isolated hamlets, in addition to the delights of his sackful of mushrooms. One evening, as Horus said his bedtime prayers, a spook moral, which is a type of sentient mushroom who likes to steal things, jumped out from behind a mossy log, transforming the friar's rosary into a wiggling centipede. The saint recoiled in horror, dropping the insect into the grasp of the giggling Pook. As the mushroom fled into a thicket, Horus prayed for retribution. The rosary transformed once more, this time into a hissing adder, which grabbed the Pook in its fangs and brought it to the friar's feet. After a night of penance within Horus's mushroom sack, the Puk Moral was released under the condition that it would spread the word of the one true God of all creatures among its kind. It is said that since that day, Puk Morals, although they cannot change their nature, will not steal from friars. So that is the story of St. Horus.
Wow, that's quite a story, Minimus.
He's known for converting mushrooms.
There's a lot of words I didn't understand.
He's the patron saint of mushroom people.
I want to pull out my holy relic and kind of kneel to it and pray to St. Horus.
Okay, yeah, you have to right the statue a little bit, but then you can pray and you receive the blessing of St. Horus, which is the ability to cast Sticks to Snakes.
Sticks to Snakes.
So I think that takes away your other one, right?
The whole person.
We talked about it, that it replaces that. So let me see if I can give you that real fast.
I like the Sticks to Snakes. That sounds cool. As I'm standing up, I want to gather a bunch of sticks.
Always thinking.
Oh, too bad. Madron's not here with his big 10-foot stick. He's always used to poke things.
Oh,
Make it to a giant snake.
Really long. It's still thin, but it's really long.
It wraps
if
around
you
his
have a
neck.
big stick, you could make a big snake.
Wow, that's a pretty good spell. 2D says 2d8 normal sticks turn into snakes.
Whoa! 16 snakes. Raw.
I'll get rid of the whole person.
Yeah. Good trade. Good trade.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Excuse me.
So let me go one more. It is now afternoon, and you can travel. You're going to travel along the road toward the odd.
Yep.
Okay.
There's only a 50% chance they're going to be poisonous, though.
Oh, the snakes?
Yeah.
Do they bite?
Yeah.
Be the death by 1,000 cuts.
Yeah.
Hall of Sleep.
Yeah, so a cool breeze comes off of the water here. The crags of these sandstone cliffs are eroded into what looks like the form of gesturing hands that almost look like they're carved. It's very strange.
Lord of the Rings.
It says
Talk to the hand.
gesturing hands, so I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, after a little while, you get you can see there's a road that kind of peels off to the left, that goes up to this manor that you can just barely see from the top of the cliffs on the other side of the lock. It looks like a large hulking red brick building up there. But yeah, you're not exactly sure. Oh, well, yeah, you probably would. It's the seat of the House Gillifer, which it's called the Hall of Sleep. That's one of the more secluded lords of the Northern Reaches. So you know that House Harimore's lands kind of sort of dip kind of to the south of where you're at now, and so to the north is ruled by this House Gillifer.
Tell us about this House Gillifer guy. You sure you should know him because all the noble people you run into.
Oh yeah, how's good Gallywag? Yeah. How's Jitterbug? Yeah, that's what it's called.
So even Sully knows that House Gillifer. So they're of a neutral alignment. They rule over a region of forest on either side of the Locksborough Road in the northeastern Dolmenwood, encompassing the villages of Blakeswell, Meeker's Reach, and Odd. And their house seat is the House of Sleep. And the current lord is Lord Edwin Guilford, who is said to be a poet and a harpist. And he's also rumored to be friends with Ygraine the Sorceress, which is sort of like this folk legend sorceress.
He's not doing his job and keeping his lands free of bandits, for sure.
Yeah, you have not seen any bandits. Actually, you haven't seen anybody. The road has been nice and quiet and peaceful. And there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of places for these bandits to hide. Like there's definitely those cliffs and stuff around the river, but it seems like it would be kind of hard. It's not like, I don't know, Nottingham Forest or anything.
Seems that the rumors were exaggerated.
That tends to happen a lot. Someone sees a goat, all of a sudden there's an Landlord.
Yeah, don't talk about the Landlord.
All right, let's move the... I guess you're continuing on?
Yep.
Okay, it is now dusk.
Oh.
And you reach the village of Odd.
Oh, perfect.
That's strange.
Timing.
Actually, let me see. 14, 4. I need to roll one more time. All right, now we won't roll a counter. We'll just see. So as you near this, where you know the village of Odd to be, you see a huddle of thatched wooden huts, intermingled with animal pens. It's located in a glaive around a grassy knoll, and on the top of that knoll stands a ramshackle church. It's just looks like a rustic, woodland village.
How quaint.
Yes. Can Carl roll me a D12?
D12.
Okay.
One.
So yeah, as you kind of approach, you see a man work. I guess maybe he's a farmer working a field near the road, and he's very tall, surprisingly tall. He's got a black hair. He says, greetings, travelers. Hello, welcome to Chanton Vale.
What?
Chanton Vale. He points to the village. Welcome.
This is the village of Odd.
Oh, yeah. Well, welcome. We welcome all travelers here at Chanton Vale.
What the?
Did we take a wrong turn?
I thought you were leading us to Odd, me.
I thought so too. But...
It was one road and it was straight.
Oh crap.
You guys have never heard of a place called Chanton Vale.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, man? This is the village of Odd.
Well, you can call it whatever you want. The name of the village is Chanton Vale, but yeah. There's a we're all a friendly bunch here. So make yourself at home.
Strange. You know where we can find the blacksmith?
Oh yes. He points out one of the huts, kind of on the far side of the knoll.
All right. Thank you.
Sure. Enjoy your time in Chanton Vale.
String bean.
Oh, I actually have a map here, but I have not prepared it. So actually, why don't we?
Jesse, you're muted.
Pause here.
Yeah, why don't we call it here? I know this is like nothing happened today, but I thought it was going to be more of a paperwork day anyway, and I had no idea you guys were actually going to go to Odd. I thought you guys were going.
Expect the
I
unexpected.
thought you had sworn a blood oath against those
Misdirection.
maggot things, but yeah. I'll prepare the map for next time so that
We need one more adventures before we take those on.
Yeah, well, at least now we have an interesting new companion to the group, and then yeah, next
Very.
time we get to play with Chris, he can make his new character.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it'll be another magic user. So.
So, okay.